You want to start the podcast?
Hello everyone, I'm Max, your host, and today we're going to be talking about Captain Marvel.
Yeah!
And I'm here with...
Noam!
Yeah. Can you do this?
No!
Alright, if you're not...
I'm
if
sick.
you don't know, Max is now lowered his chair to the sleeping position.
But can't you do this? It's gonna break something.
To the Michael Jackson lean position.
Leaning all the way back. Oh, I'm gonna stop because I see a bunch of cords and stuff moving. Okay.
Now let's make a natural segue into Captain Marvel.
Talking about low.
Pretty good.
Talking about low. What about those reviews for Captain Marvel?
Oh boy, I've seen them and they look better than a month ago because somebody's paying Rotten Tomatoes.
Let's look at the Rotten Tomatoes score. Oh wow! That's not.
That's the main page.
That's the main page. Wow! Would you look at those reviews? Wait. There we go. Okay. Wow! Would you look at those reviews? It keeps getting higher.
We've got high production here.
How does it keep getting higher?
All right.
Do you think people are just running to it to give it fresh scores? Because, like, these are top critics. Most of them say bad. And then people say good.
No,
These people say good.
Most of them say good.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about Captain Marvel. All right. This whole situation started
When they stole the
about a month
premises
ago.
for Green Lantern.
No.
Okay.
No. It started before the movie came out. Captain Marvel. If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, I'm sorry, but Patrick Star. Captain Marvel is a movie made by Marvel. I know it's confusing.
Wait, it's made by Marvel?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And it's a superhero movie, and it's supposed to be this big thing because there's a woman lead actress, and it's a big thing that no one's done before. It's very is that too political?
No.
Okay. I'm just making fun of it because Hollywood
I'm sorry. Something's coming through.
Yeah, nobody's done it before.
No, super original.
So, of course, Hollywood has to be like, wow, we should give this. This can't be a bad movie because it had a lead actress. Okay, so this situation started when the trailer came out, and it wasn't very good because it didn't show much of a plot.
Okay, talk about let's actually just talk and give our opinion on the trailer for a second.
Okay.
I honestly, when I saw the trailer, I was like, what is this movie supposed to be about? I was so confused. Because if you haven't seen the trailer, you don't get a premise of what it's about. You get a premise of which characters are going to be in it, which is Captain Marvel.
They push the emphasis. They emphasize that Captain Marvel is played by a woman.
And that she's strong and independent.
Strong, independent woman.
Yeah.
So that's what I got from the trailer.
Yeah, and I couldn't get a premise of what was going on. Like, usually you watch like a Marvel ad for any movie, and you get a premise of who the main villain is, what characters, and a basic premise of what's going to happen.
And it excites you.
Yeah,
that
it gets
movie
you hyped
had
up.
Nothing.
Captain Marvel was
trailer.
Fighting. There was no clear enemy that you could figure out. You knew that there was Nick Fury, and you knew that was Captain Marvel. That's it. You couldn't figure out what they were doing, what was going on. There was a lot of jumps in between scenes, so you couldn't get a definite, like, this is where it's going to take place. Oh, it's so weird.
Oh yeah, this podcast would be way better, this episode, if we had more people, but not gonna happen.
Asher texted us, how long before the podcast?
3 minutes late, actually. I was late.
No, Asher...
3 minutes after it was supposed to start.
Asher said at 4:24. The podcast started at 4:40. He said at 4:24, can't make it to the podcast. That's a little too late, buddy old buckaroo pal.
All right. Stop dissing. Stop ranting. We need to rant about Captain Marvel. The thing is, though, from what I saw, a lot of people who are hardcore fans of Marvel and their movies didn't know what Captain Marvel is about either because it's not that popular of a character in their comics. And I read something that Captain Marvel in herself isn't really a likable character because she's been redone in the comics 4 times.
Really?
Yeah. They scrapped her, scrapped her again 4 times.
4?
So she's just a not likable character.
How many times you gotta scrap a character before you realize maybe we shouldn't? just honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta say this right now, get this out of the way. Any opinions we have towards the movie or anything? It's not that we don't like women, okay? It's we don't like the movie. Okay? We gotta just throw it out of the way.
I gotta admit that?
Yeah. Say it.
Fine,
Raise your right hand. I. You would say your name, I'm gonna say mine.
I know him.
I, Max, solemnly swear.
That
I do not hate women.
That I do not hate women.
That I just
the Boy
don't like
Scout
the movie.
salute.
Yeah, we're slowly turning this into Boy Scout salute.
That I do not hate women.
And that we just don't like the movie.
And that we just don't like women.
And that our opinions on the movie do not reflect our opinions about
I don't think you
leads.
realize.
Amen. Now
Okay.
we may eat our chicken dinner.
I'm kidding, guys.
But yeah, we're not sexist. I just had to throw it out of the way.
Mostly.
Really? Wow.
Okay. Alright, so. Whoa!
That's not appropriate.
No, it isn't.
No.
Whoa, is that staying in?
Wait, did I just hear a jump cut?
Whoa, our audio is weird.
Yeah,
It's
wow,
like,
I think the microphone just cut out there for a little bit. Sorry about that.
Okay, so, I watched the movie. Max didn't.
So, I'm gonna watch it this weekend. But
I'm gonna give a spoiler-free review in case anybody wants to watch it. I'm just gonna say stuff that is known, and gonna criticize it because it's fun. All right, let's get back into the reason why people hated it. Okay, the whole drama came up when Brie Larson, the main actress, the lead actress, she came out with a tweet saying that, or not a tweet, she got interviewed by I don't know which
it was one of the
website.
I think I know what you're gonna bring up. It was I don't know what website it was. It was like a journalist, I think.
She got interviewed by them, and she said that she was asked something about why. Okay, I gotta explain Rotten Tomato. How Rotten Tomato works is it's a website where people give their own opinion on a movie and if they want to watch it or not.
People give their opinion and then
if it didn't come out yet, there's a button saying would you watch it, and it just gives a percentage of how many people would watch it. Once it comes out, it has a 1 to 5 star review, and it averages out and gives you a percentage. So before it came out, it had a very bad score of like 33% people want to watch it. And that's not the movie's fault. It's just the trailer was bad, and
people got a bad taste of it from the trailer.
And also nobody was hyped for it because of Infinity War coming out, or not Infinity War, Endgame's about to come out.
Oh yeah, that was people were so hyped about that.
There's no hype for this movie left. And it was the same for Ant-Man and the Wasp. Nobody was hyped for it, but you don't see Paul Rudd going like, it's the trolls.
Yeah.
So, Brie Larson, she blamed it on internet trolls saying that they're misogynistic and they downvoted our movie because they're misogynistic, and that wasn't true. And because she said that, people got angry. They were like, oh, you're so entitled, you want everything, you're a lead actress, you get paid so much, and you want your movie to succeed too. It's like, it's not all a given. Yeah. So, what do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I did a little bit of research. Little bit of research about kind of one of the things is people were complaining about like her past with
Oh yeah,
that,
this video
and
resurfaced.
one of the things was a while ago she was talking about her old she was talking, I don't know to who, but
Let
they
me explain
mentioned
that. There's a video that resurfaced. It
do you know
was
what I'm talking about?
yeah, it was about this
A Wrinkle in
movie
Time.
called A Wrinkle in Time, and it got bad reviews because it was a bad movie that was adapted badly from a book. People didn't like it because it wasn't true to its roots.
Yeah, there was actually a video that I watched about it which really sums up why it was so bad, called a guy who does something called Your Movie. I think it's called, his name is Your Movie Sucks. He does such great reviews of movies because he'll talk about if a movie's bad, why it's bad. If it's good, he'll talk about why it's good.
So Brie Larson, she said it publicly on a conference or something. She said that A Wrinkle in Time shouldn't have gotten that bad of a review, but it did because if you look at Rotten Tomatoes, you can see the profiles of every critic, and she said that most of them were white males, and then she said you shouldn't.
That caught me off guard.
He's looking at the percentages.
Yeah, I literally just whipped out the percent, and really caught me off guard.
You can see their profiles, and she said most of them are white males, like 60% are white males.
Most of them are anonymous, actually.
And that they don't get they don't have permission to review the movie. That is what she said, because the movie wasn't made for them. It wasn't made for white males, and that really angered most of the people that reviewed it and that watched it. They felt secluded from the movie. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the story.
Oh, this really caught me off guard.
Have you watched it?
No, I haven't seen A Wrinkle in Time.
I watched it.
And is it that bad?
Dude, the only good part I liked was Oprah coming in big style, paralleling her ego. She's that big. She comes in. She's like, "Oh my God, my children, you get a car, and you get everybody gets money." I don't know the quote.
I'm trying to see if I can find this picture from it's
Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
You brought up Oprah. Stadiums or theaters.
I don't know how to spell her name. I'm sorry, Oprah.
Sorry, Oprah. I don't watch your show.
Sorry, Oprah. Oh my God. I'm trying to find a picture of it, but it's
just put A Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah, it's Your Movie. With Your Movie Sucks, basically, there's a clip that kind of summed up the quality of it, which was there was a scene where Oprah appeared as this omniscient force over a house, but the thing was that her positioning wasn't good, and she kept like looking back and forth, but like overlooking. So she looked to the right and looked way too far to the right, and looked to the left and looked way too far to the left. I want to see. I'll find it afterwards, I guess, unless I'm too determined to find it now. Yeah, I'm too determined to find it now. Yeah.
While he does that, I'm gonna talk to you guys about Brie Larson. Okay?
Yes, go ahead.
People have a problem with her acting too. In the trailer, she doesn't show any face expressions. It's just her being omnisciently looking at something. So.
You saw the picture?
Yeah, I saw it. Her eyes just go all the way.
Yeah, I was seeing if I can actually find the clip where he talks about it. Come on, where is it? But there it is. So, in A Wrinkle, we're getting way off track. I'm putting it in my speakers just so we can get this going, this party started, so that we can also play this and everyone can hear this. I think he curses, so this might be a bit of a problem, but oh yeah, if it's set to the wrong audio out, give me a second. Where is it? There we go. hear you.
separately, but I guess they didn't use any sort of markers or references or anything, because every time we see Oprah's face, she's basically looking at her toes, which is not where the children she's talking to are. She's like 45 degrees off. She'll turn to the side to face one of the other characters, and she's basically looking at the house. There's lack of coordination here.
F-bomb in there.
Yeah, we'll censor it in post.
Okay.
But yeah, you get the point. Just
No, but it's all the misogynistic men.
yes, it's the men. Goddamn, it's the men. Sorry, Kermit.
I mean, if Brie Larson had such a problem with white people in movies, she could have given up her role to an African American woman.
Yeah, she could have.
What's the
100% done
problem?
it.
Why? If you're such an activist.
Okay, now we're getting a little too pushed into this.
No, I love it.
This is honestly one of the better podcasts we've had in a while.
Yeah, we don't need our.
We don't
friends.
need a script. We're free men. Without our blonde-haired, bushy friend, I don't know how to describe him. Actually,
Why'd
yeah,
you point down?
because that's where he would have been.
Oh yeah.
If he survived the accident. God rest his soul.
He has a nosebleed.
He has a sinus infection. It's nothing too serious.
All right. Movie time. Movie review. Let me give you a synopsis of what happens. Actually, do we need to? It's not a part of the drama. Let's talk about Rotten Tomatoes and how they remove.
Oh yes.
You
Okay.
can talk about that. I've talked
this
about
one I actually did a lot of research in.
Alright.
Everyone brought it up. So basically, when I looked into it, if you looked at all the bad scores, or if you looked at any articles about the bad scores, most of the articles that I've read just say it's trolls, but some of them are genuine criticism, and people they just all put it on trolls and stuff. If you don't know what a troll is, it's someone who goes on the internet and just makes fun of things just to make fun of them.
No, it's someone under a bridge.
I can't say any bad things about you because we're on
Wow, I'm
live.
offended by that.
Caca!
Keep going.
So yeah, basically with the scores, it went from one day out of the blue, it went from I think it was 33% dislike to a 55%. It just jumped randomly, and people couldn't figure out why. And then they realized that a bunch of comments were removed. So after doing some research, I heard someone say that it was that Disney paid them to get rid of the stuff.
This
the reviews.
isn't. We can't say it's proof because it wasn't.
Yeah, we don't know if
it
it's
wasn't
actual
proved,
proof.
but it's very likely because
That
Rotten
Disney-
Tomatoes is saying, "Oh, we just decided this one time on this one movie review that we're gonna delete comments."
There was 20 million different reasons, and I've heard Disney gets paid.
They haven't done it to any other movie before, but this one.
Yeah,
this
but
one.
one of the things they said there was a glitch. At one point, they said there was a glitch,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
heard that they said it was a glitch where it just randomly removed 10,000 reviews. But in what I read, what that seems most likely was that after this event, Rotten Tomatoes basically said, because of how bad it was and how bad it got, even before it was released, they decided that there would be no opinions for pre-release. So all the people made ones where if I made a review, I can't make a review until the movie's actually released.
Mm-hmm.
And they said it just makes sense because if you're not at the pre-release, then you can't really give your opinion. And the only way that you have to get some verification if you're at the pre-release from Fandango or something, because they're apparently they're sort of locked.
It's kind of weird why Disney would do this because they're kind of when they're doing this, they're doing it publicly, so it's giving it more attention.
Yeah. It you could just do it
when
silently.
they're trying to not do it for attention.
I mean, yeah, but either way, they were put under the burner. They had to do something because they can't just be
they don't have to do something. They can have a bad movie.
I know they can have a bad movie, but they can't be as soon as they got rid of the reviews, they had to come up with something. Because they can't just be hey, we got rid of reviews. Oh, why'd you get rid of reviews? And then just go radio static and not say anything. You have to give an opinion, something at that point.
You're breaking
Yeah, it's yeah. So you saw the movie. Honest opinion, go.
It was alright. I mean, it wasn't the worst movie. There was Thor: The Dark World, which I really did not like.
I haven't seen that, and I'm so happy I haven't.
And there was,
Thor
and it wasn't the best. So I don't know. I give it a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Okay, that's not horrible. That's not good. That's what everyone else gave it basically. 66%, 63%. Don't look back. I switched it. It's on the year. Is it? What's it on? Oh yeah, it's on A Wrinkle in Time. We just.
I mean, I enjoyed myself. Like.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm gonna go see it this Saturday just because I need endgame things.
Oh yeah. One more thing. People are really disappointed because apparently Captain Marvel is supposed to have a big part in Endgames when they're defeating the villain Thanos. But yeah, if they will defeat Thanos, I don't know. But she's supposed to have a big part, and no one likes her because she's an unlikable B word.
Oh, good catch.
So, I guess we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. This potentially, if this rolls, this could be the downfall of Marvel.
If Brie Larson just shut her mouth.
If the downfall would be if she in Endgame does something. Like, defeats Thanos in Endgame, and then afterwards goes out on a spout about, like, some, like, really political stuff. So basically kind of like Roseanne. Mm-hmm. Except without the racism, and except racism political views that are very judgy.
So, after all this happened, a lot of articles were published saying that it happens every time. Why are female lead movies being taken so badly? And the internet responded with, not all of them are. There's great examples like Wonder Woman and I can't think of another one.
Black Panther, which had very strong female leads.
Oh yeah, and African American leads, of course, and it's like these journalists are saying, why didn't you, if you like those movies, why didn't you like Ghostbusters, and why didn't you like A Wrinkle in Time, and it's like, and why didn't you like Ocean 8, and it's like,
there's a difference.
Come on,
there's a difference between.
If you had 100% like ratio on every female lead movie, it would be misogynistic.
It would also break the industry, because you have to realize, if you automatically get 100% for having all female characters, then what's the point of having male characters, and what's the point of having good movies?
I mean, in that case, the Hollywood industry would just make movies with female leads, and we'll never see a man again.
Jump cut.
All right, and you told me not to get political.
It's basic. It's
fine.
You
you decide in post.
I'll cut it out.
So obviously the sales for Captain Marvel has taken a hit.
I mean, not really. It's 140. Let me look at this. It has 153.4 million on box office.
It has 300 on budget.
300
million budget. Oh no, it doesn't. Still at a loss though.
No, it's broken even.
Well, yeah, but you usually get Marvel movies to like skyrocket, man.
Yeah.
Look up Ant-Man and Wasp, because that's kind of the same situation.
Where they lost money?
No, where they weren't hyped.
162 million. 622.7.
So the budget was 160 million, and the what? Oh yeah, Avengers: Infinity War got bucks.
The budget for Infinity War was 316 to 400 million, and the box office was
2 billion.
2.48 billion. No, 2.048 billion. Oh,
I think it's fourth most grossed
in the world.
movie. Yeah.
I mean, now
The
there's-
first is still Avatar. So,
Oh yeah, Avatar.
Blue guys.
The blue one. I thought for a second I think of the live action.
No.
I was gonna.
That was the last Airbender.
that was
The last one.
That was the last one. There was none after that. Oh my god.
So yeah,
Oh my God.
their sales are taking a hit. They've only broken even, and it's been out for a week. Or not a week. It's been out for
Yeah, no, a week. Just around
5 days, almost a week. So yeah, but it's like the most why people don't go to watch it is now they feel like they aren't wanted there because of Brie Larson saying it's not for them. It wasn't made for them. Whereas you would go to Black Panther and you would, even if you're the whitest man ever, you'd go to Black Panther and you would feel like you could be a part of it because it's fun, it's entertaining, it's for everyone. No one told you, hey, you're white, you can't come in here and watch our movie because it's based on a black cast. But Brie
Movies are
Larson,
for everyone. Period.
Yeah.
That's nothing stops you from watching a movie. We're not in the 1950s where any of this stuff matters about what you look like.
He's a white Theodore. He's a black Theodore.
Oh, that's a little bit racist, but
I'm stressing your point. I don't know
yeah,
if you
you
decide
stress
if you
my
keep
point.
it in.
Yeah, but we're not in those ages anymore. I mean, anyone can go to any movie and do whatever the heck they want. Oh, I gotta cut that out.
Not everything they want.
Yeah, not everything. They can't just run in and just steal everything and leave.
Yeah, I can't spit on your mic.
Whew!
Comic relief, baby.
Wow, that was a really weird. Did you hear that high pitched bleep, dude? That was super
Dude, they're gonna
weird.
think I said something else.
Yeah, what
I
was I
didn't-
supposed to do?
I didn't say something too bad.
Okay. I think we've reached everything, right?
Yeah, we touched everything.
Whoa,
whoa,
that's
whoa.
not appropriate.
No, it isn't.
No, God.
No, up. Cut that out.
out.
I'm gonna do that next. I'll see you boys later.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you in the next episode.